Hello, podcast world. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my podcast. It is June 14th, 2020, 6 p.m., 6:27 p.m. And I just want to thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. I appreciate every time that you stream, click on my podcast and listen, hopefully for the whole duration of the podcast. Now, I'm here today to talk about Oh, what a sunny day. Basically, it's about just a little motivation that I found from the weather being consistent over this past weekend. And if I'm not mistaken, I want to say it's like Flag Weekend or something. I read it I noticed that the flags were out this weekend. Really wasn't, nobody really paid attention to what's really going on. So I really wasn't certain why the flags were out. I never really just, thought about it. But I think it's Flag Appreciation Weekend or whatever. And I spoke to one of my friends, and we talked. And I talked about my friends who are in the military. And it reminded me of when in 2012, the summer 2012, I went to the Lackland Air Force Base for an Air Force graduation. I said this. It was one of the most patriotic things I've ever done in my life. It was a moment in time that paused me to help me understand why these young men and women are fighting for our country and crying over that flag. They salute that flag about 3 times a day, if at least, I know they do it at high noon. I know they do it like at 5 o'clock. So, and I'm pretty sure they wake up saluting that flag. So I want to say they do it, it's almost like every time before you eat, you salute that flag. And the whole base just paused while, I want to say the Star Spangled Banner plays. I can't remember that much. But while I was at that graduation, they played every song, patriotic song under the sun, from the shores of Monty, the fight our country's battles or whatever, to the shores of the halls of Tripoli, the shores of Monty, the halls of Tripoli. Anyway, very, very patriotic. I've always enjoyed that. It always made me feel some kind of way. And then songs like "We're proud to be an American," to even the Army Strong song. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. Like, after hearing that several times throughout my weekend, it really touched me. It made me feel like it gives you hope. It makes you feel like one day that, despite of our differences, despite of what we've gone through, we can all come together and we all stand a chance and deal with what's going on, because everyone has pride in something. You've got to stand proud for right or wrong your beliefs. You got to stand ground on something, and it just seems like the country is more divided, and we're going through on the verge of civil war in this 2020 election year. And then we're still dealing with the coronavirus. People are dropping like flies out there. I watched the episode. Well, it was a YouTuber or whatever, and they're from Atlanta. And they did a skit where they went back in time to warn their past selves about, what's the upcoming year 2020. And it's funny because they had planned on getting married this year. They was like, "Oh, we're gonna get married," like I came in this year, 2020, with the highest expectations of completing several projects and making a lot of money and just, having a lot of fun and living my life this year. Like, this was supposed to be the year, like, here it is. It's a census year. So that means for some reason, well, like, now they're doing everything online. So everything that once was isn't. Like, doing things online. And the hardest part about it is for those people who are now working at home, the mentality, the thought is going to be, well, why can't I do this at home every day? You know what I'm saying? It's going to be hard for people to go back to a brick and mortar, tangible office building when you can work from home. You can work from home and get the same amount of things done. So the future is really in transition, and I don't know what to say if that's in a bad or good way, because like, some people that you're dealing with when it comes to bureaucracy, they don't answer their phones. Like, they want you to email them and they'll get it done, or communicate through you through email. And if they have a problem, they will contact you. So that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand if you go to get your driver's license right now, you have to make an appointment. You have to go online and make an appointment, and then just to make the appointment to find out, oh yeah, you need all this paperwork. We need everything under the sun to prove that you're who you say you are, even though you already have a driver's license. You're just trying to renew it. We need your birth certificate, your social, your this, your that, and this. We need all of that from you. Like, why would I need so much information just to get a little of nothing? So, with that being the case, I guess it's cool to have a scanned-in copy of things like your birth certificate or your social or whatever on file at the DMV, or DPS here in Texas, Department of Public Safety. Other places is Department of Motor Vehicles. So I guess I understand where they're coming from. It's almost like saying that we should work off one database, and at birth those things should go in and get uploaded into the database, and you shouldn't have to worry about that. Like, once you see it's me, that's all that matters. It's me. I'm not somebody else. Like, I can understand how identity theft works. So I understand that there are people out there stealing people's identity, and really at the end of the day, it's all tied to that one magic number, your social. So you never know. I know for a fact that there's people out there with my name, and people think that I'm that person, and we live close enough to each other. But this person graduated, he's from Arkansas, lives in Hope, graduated, like, I want to say 06, and I graduated in 2002. And they asked everyone, are we related? And I'm pretty sure, I've been told, if you have my last name, you're probably related to me some shape, form, or fashion. So that's what it is. But it's still a beautiful day outside, and the sun is shining, and I would like that to continue, because next weekend is the beginning of summer. Believe it or not. I mean, the weather might not say it, right? You might be saying, oh my God, it's already hot. But technically, the first day of summer is like June 21st or something like that. I have to check the calendar, but usually that's like the end of June is when summer is officially started. I mean, for most of us, it's like, oh man, when those kids got out of school, or when we got out of school or whatever, and the beginning of June, really the end of May, in some cases, the beginning of May, that's when summer is like, oh man, what are we doing for the summer? You've probably already been making your plans. I see people flying and going to Miami, and like bam, which that's something that's still something that is up in the air for me, because I've always wanted to go to Miami. I've always wanted to go out there, and I still have yet to be on a cruise. So if I can get my team on board with it, even if I have to finance it myself. I hear these things aren't as much as people think they are, so we'll have to go from there, And I would love to go on a cruise and see what it's like to be out there on that water. Although I'm one of those black guys who can't swim, and I'm not afraid of water, but I would be afraid of water if I fall off that boat. I'm pretty sure that you're gone, you're dead. You just I don't know, man. I feel like I go in the water, and it's always pulling me under. It's always trying to, like I've watched Final Destination. I feel like death is chasing me every day, and I'm always thankful to wake up and be back to the world, because when you're pretty much people with like sleep apnea or whatever, you're dying all night long. You stop breathing for moments and minutes of time or whatever, and you're snoring, and it's horrible. So, and they try to push it off like it's a size thing, so lose weight and you'll be better. So, but here I am. I've been dealing with it all my life, and just every day, happy to be here, happy to be with y'all in the land of living, and keep trying to make it, and let you, stare death down and tell them, go away. Water is life. I tell you, nothing like a nice cold bottle of water. My friend, business partner, he just started his own water company, Priya Water, and if you're interested in that, feel free to check it out. Just if you, this little plug here, if you're interested in knowing more about it, feel free to get in touch with me, message me. I'm always into messaging and such. So if you're interested in doing a cameo, or maybe even a call-in, or whatever, if you want to be on the show, if you want to be heard, or let it be known or whatever, let me know. I want to know your opinion. I want to know what you want to hear and what you want to talk about. Feel free to contact me anytime. Like anytime that you want to get in touch with me, feel free, and we'll definitely try to let you be heard. Let you have your time to shine. This is definitely the beginning of something great, and I want to expand on it to the point where everyone has a chance to be heard. Well, hopefully the sun is shining wherever you are, because to my understanding, there's like a tropical storm in the Gulf, which means it is officially hurricane season, and you just never know what the weather's going to be at the end of the day. All right. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Check out my YouTube page. Check out any other podcasts that you might be interested in. And, check out my Facebook groups. Like, check out everything. Check out my merchandise. Check out, soon to come, I'm going to have new music. So feel free to check that out. I'm here. I'm diverse. I'm here to be heard. And I'm here to talk about whatever, like I'm just dropping it. It's just like, boom, what you talking about? Come and listen. Pay attention. Let everybody know that I'm here for you to hear me do what I do. And with that being said, peace.
Today is your lucky day. Today is the day that our $3 website works for you, paying you directly to your PayPal daily. Imagine $3 ongoing continuous payments to your PayPal account. Imagine falling asleep and waking up to $300 in your PayPal account. How would this make you feel? How could this help you? What bills could you pay? What kind of fun could you have? What does that retirement look like now? All for a one-time payment of $3. This website is DFY done for you, fully built and completely hosted, and never stops collecting payments for you. You have spent $3 on coffee on a regular, but that coffee won't help you create multiple streams of income. Click the link below.